Konnichiwa, my otakus, I'm a Game Otaku, and welcome back to another Explain This video. So for those who are unaware of what this series is a series where I will go in depth and explain things that would be common sense to us 100+ hour players, but would not necessarily be common sense to people who are just starting the game. For example, Mystical Mail on Cabrakan. And with that being said, let's jump into our first topic, which is Polynomicon on Ymir. So in the last episode, I explained why Polynomicon is an item you do not want to be building before third item. However, I did mention that Ymir is a rare exception. Now, in most situations, you should still not buy Polynomicon second item, especially if you're being a support instead of a mage. But if you are building a mage, it's not the worst idea. The reason being Ymir's passive, for those who don't know, Ymir's passive applies Frostbite from all of his abilities that he hits enemies with. Following that, Ymir's basic attacks will do 100% more damage to all enemies with Frostbite applied. So due to this, Ymir actually has damage to make use of Polynomicon. So in a sense, Ymir freezes, hits an auto, uses his 2, hits another auto, he'll be doing a lot of damage. And with all that being said, we're going to move on to the next topic, which is Executioner on Anhur. So this topic, just like the following ones, is actually going to be a really short one because the next few ones are super easy to explain. But Executioner on Anhur is really good because Anhur's passive is just a mini Executioner, meaning that his basics will reduce the target's physical protection, just like Executioner's passive. So it'd only be sensible to build Executioner on Anhur, so that way you're reducing the enemy's physical protections a lot more than most hunters could. So as said, that was going to be a short topic, so let's move on to the next one. That is going to be Sprint on Mercury. So once again, this is an item comboing with a god's passive, which is going to be the theme for today's video. But anyways, for those who don't know, Mercury's passive gives him damage equal to 25% of his movement speed. And it just so happens that Sprint/Heavenly Wings actually increases your movement speed by 30%. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get Sprint on Mercury, because sometimes you're forced into the Beads Aegis combo, but I just have to say that Sprint does help. It does help you get away, or it helps you just blow somebody up with Mercury. And with all that being said, we're going to move on to the final topic, which is Mark of the Vanguard on Cabrakan. Now, for those of you that don't play Cabrakan, or just don't even know, his passive reduces all damage he takes by 5%, and Vanguard's passive makes all damage taken reduced by 4. Now, this combo is super amazing early game, especially against dot damage, but we'll get into that next episode. But long story short, with Cabrakan already reducing his damage by 5% and reducing it by another 4, and getting physical protection so he takes less physical damage, he'll be super tanky in the early game, and also this is the reason why he performs so well in solo lane. And then that is it for today's episode of Explain This. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and or subscribe for your senpai, and comment down below other topics you would like me to explain, and I will see you bro otakus in the next video. See ya!